recording.
Fantastic. Welcome, Team Elite, to our weekly power call. I'm so excited that each of you are here with us today. I know your schedule is busy, and I know life has a lot of demands. And I want to commend you for making the priority to be on this call, because what we have to offer here are the keys and the tools to your freedom. And that's an exciting thing, guys. I'm lucky enough to be up here in good old Weatherford, Texas with my downline and father, Matthew Wesley, and we are absolutely going nuts with this opportunity. And it is just an incredible, incredible time to be a part of a truly generational and revolutionary company. We have brand new teammates joining our opportunity every single day. And actually this Wednesday, our incredible, inspiring new teammate, Brooke, will be having her first ever group meeting held in Keller, Texas at the Spring Creek Barbecue in Texas style. It'll be at 6:30 p.m. to about 8 p.m. roughly, guys. And I would greatly encourage you, if you are close to that location, if you have contacts near that location, be there. Get your people there. It's going to be a powerful time. It'll be exciting. And now, without further ado, today we have one of the most influential men in my life. Incredible speaker, leader, and just overall phenomenal human being, David Lamro. Take it away, sir.
Thank you so much, Caleb. Man, I really appreciate you guys. This business is so much fun. Doing it with you guys, doing life with you guys, and really just sharing this life-changing information with the world. So I'm going to go ahead and get everybody situated here. And guys, I'm bringing to you some very important information today. And I'm very excited about bringing to you, sharing with you something that I have learned from our top leaders, from the leaders of this company, and that I've actually implemented in my business. And it has brought me more people to be a part of my team and of my organization. And so I'm excited to pass it on to you guys. And this is a very important piece of information for especially every new person to learn about. And I'm really excited to bring it to you. So today we're going to be talking about the 3 steps to developing leadership and authority without having a massive check yet. Okay? So buckle up, pay attention, and it's really simple, honestly. And this is going to, if you implement this, it will help you to build your business bigger, faster, stronger, and it will help you to be attractive to the world. It will help to have you to let you be very attractive, to attract the right kind of people to your life. Okay, so are you ready for it? It's really simple. Okay, it's 3 simple steps. All it is, you guys, is learn, do, and teach. Okay, learn, do, and teach. Very simple. Okay. And I'm not talking about learn, do, and teach, years from now. I'm talking about you can learn, do, and teach something today, tomorrow, this week. Okay. We're going to dive into each one of these terms, each one of these words here, and we're going to unpack more about why each one is very important, more about what each one of these brings to your life, okay, if you do them. All right. And now I'm not bringing this to you from just theory, but I'm bringing this to you from, the pro 10s, the pro 11s of this company, and also from my own personal experience. So let's first talk about learn. Okay. Learn. You need to invest in yourself, because this is one of the best investments that you can make. All right. You're going to be with yourself 24/7 for the rest of your life. And you can whenever you invest in yourself, you can bring those skills with you wherever you go. Okay. It's not like a job where you can't pass it down. You can't take it with you. It's not secure. But if you invest in yourself, your mindset, your skills, your experience. Okay, that's one of the best investments that you can make. Okay, so I encourage everybody to invest in yourself in learning how to do this. Okay, learning just in life in general. So that's why one of the core principles that we teach is to attend all company events like they're non-negotiable. All right, because you've got to learn the skills necessary to be able to build this business and grow yourself as a person and as a leader. Okay, so take that very seriously. Next is we encourage you to be a student. Okay, you got to treat this like college. All right, I have recently been kind of realizing this all the more so. So what happens whenever you go to college, and why do you go to college? Okay, whenever you go to college, you pay tens and sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school, to learn from professors, to get a degree that says that you have the experience, that says that you have the knowledge. And why do you do that? You do that because it's for the hopes of a better job and a better future on the other side. Now, what if there was a way for you to spend much less money investing in learning, but the people that you're learning from, they're actually professors that are making anywhere between $100,000 a year to $100,000 a month? And also, what if it were possible for you to earn money in that profession while you were learning? Well, that's exactly what we do here. So the only difference is these classes are much smaller, like they're much cheaper. I mean, but treat it like college, okay? As you go along in your business, you guys, you'll find that there are online courses that you can buy. And if you actually treat them seriously, and if you get them from trusted sources, if you don't treat it like the new shiny object of the week, but if you get them from trusted sources and if you actually use them, it's basically like college. And that's the exact same thing for our LifeVantage Academies, which is only $27. What an incredible steal that is. By the way, you guys, if you're not registered for LifeVantage Academy in Austin, the next one coming up, do so now. Okay, don't wait, be a leader. You're going to go anyways. If you want to build this business, change your future, change your life, change your family's life, then go ahead and register online, lifevantageacademy.com. Do it right after this call. But also our elite academies. That one's a little bit more of an investment, but it's an incredible investment in yourself. So just be willing to be a student again. Treat this like college and it'll take you far. The next one, there is a principle, you guys, that I've learned from my pastor years ago. He said, you cannot have authority unless you are under authority. All right, I'm going to say that again. You cannot have authority if you are not under authority. And the same principle is transferred here. If you do not learn from people that have proven that principle to be right, then nobody's going to listen to it from you. Okay, you've got to go and learn how to do this business from the right people, from the right professors. That way down the road, you can say, I learned this from somebody that proved that this was true, that proved that this was right. So all of these business principles that we're teaching you guys, they're coming from people that have built $1 million businesses. Okay, they're making over $1 million a year. Some of them are making over $2 and $3 million a year. Okay, and they're not all from our company, but the ones that the foundations, okay, they're from these deca millionaires that are in our company and that have been in the industry for over 30 years. So here's another key. This one here, you could really dive into a lot of the revelation behind this one, but we're not going to get into all of that. But the principle is you cannot have authority if you're not under authority. So we're going to move on. You cannot lead if you do not know where you are going. So you have to learn how to get there, right? Nobody's going to listen to you if you don't know what you're talking about. That's the next one. This business is also all about the transference of belief. So you cannot lead somebody if you don't know where you're going. And if you don't know where you're going, then you're not going to have any belief in what you're doing, in your mission, in your end game. Okay, you're not going to know how to get there. So if this business is all about the transference of belief, then you have to raise your belief, right? And you do that by learning more, okay, by investing in yourself more, okay? And here at the end of learn, the thing to really remember with this is to be careful not to become a professional student, okay? Because you can learn and learn and learn, and you can invest in yourself so much, which is great, but if you don't ever apply the information, it's not going to do you any good. Okay? It's also not going to do anybody else any good, and it's also going to keep your bank account from growing. So the next one that we talk about is do. And this is a big reason why 15 presentations a month is one of the core principles, core activities of our system, because 15 presentations a month is the doing. Okay, you're going to learn so much more by the doing, okay, than by the learning, because you make mistakes, you figure it out, you sharpen your axe, and you learn what works and what doesn't. And also the action, the doing, creates motion in your business. Okay, so this is what I've kind of been realizing, that network marketing it's like martial arts, and this applies to a lot of things out there, but you have to put in the mat time or the experience time before you can become the expert. And over time, as you put in the mat time, as you put in the time that gives you the experience, you sharpen your axe, right? So you learn what works, you learn what doesn't, and then over time you realize that you begin to be the person that people look up to because you've been there, you've done that. Okay, we're going to talk more about that here in just a second. But I've found that a lot of times people do not share this information because they don't have either confidence or belief. Okay, they don't do the do because they don't feel confident in themselves or in their opportunity. But it's not, you don't start with confidence, okay? You start with belief. And how do you raise belief? Again, we talk about raising belief by going to the events, by learning more. Okay, I've found that whenever I don't share this information, it's because my belief isn't very high. It's because I feel like I have time. It's because I feel like I don't have to I don't know, share this with anybody. So go to the events, okay? Learn more about this information, all right? Whenever you start to realize that we're at the beginning and that this window of opportunity is only here for so long, that raises my belief like crazy, and it lights a fire up under my butt. Now, you take that belief and you do the do. You do the doing, which leads to experience, which leads to more belief and confidence, okay? Action creates the motion in your business. And again, you cannot lead somebody if you have not been there yourself. So people listen to people who can be able to say, I've been there, I've done that, here's what I found, this worked, this didn't, here, let's go, right? Let's do what works, let's watch out for the things that don't work, and let's take you on this path of success, okay? So you've got to do the do, okay? No opportunity is going to work for you. Nothing out there is going to work for you if you don't put into action the things that you've learned. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that just go from course to course to course or seminar to seminar, but if they don't implement what they've learned, nothing is going to happen. So one of the core things that you have to have is just a good work ethic, all right? Just a good work ethic. The next one we talk about is teach. So I encourage you to take what you've learned and empower somebody else, okay? Teach somebody else, help somebody else. In order for you to get what you want, you got to help somebody else get what they want, okay? And it also helps you to learn it better, to learn what you know better, okay? Simply by teaching. How many of you know that this principle is true? Like whether that be in martial arts or whether that be as a dad, okay? Maybe that be in math, right? So if you're going to be helping your kids with math, then you're going to have to learn it yourself. Then you're going to have to teach it to them. Here's what I've also learned. This helps you to identify and to solidify your experiences in life, okay? And what do I mean by that? I mean, as you go through your life and through your business, you figure out what works and what doesn't, right? So if you are going to teach that to somebody else, you've got to figure out what worked, why it worked and what didn't work and why it didn't work. So it helps you to solidify those experiences in your life, okay? And that's going to help you to identify, again, what works and what doesn't. So then it makes your path clear, and it also helps to remove confusion from your own mind. And this teaching, okay, helps you to grow a team of leaders, okay? And if you can teach your team to teach, then that creates an even stronger team of leaders, which creates more leverage for you, which creates more time freedom, because then you can take a step back and know for confidence that your team is not, that your business is not going to suffer if you wanted to take a vacation. Okay, this is one of the biggest principles that is passed down to us from the Pro 11s of this company, the Pro 10, Pro 11s. Okay, so we're gonna move on. People crave direction and hope. All right, and as you go along in your business, as you start to realize what works and what doesn't, as you do the do, and as you go and you go to all the events and you do the 15 a month, you have the answers. So people crave that direction and that hope, and you are somebody that has the answers. So if you are online, and now we're talking about how this can help you to have and develop leadership and authority, which helps you to be more attractive online and offline. So if you can start teaching this information, just teach something small. Start with something small. Give it to somebody else, because people are going to be looking for you to have those answers that they need. Okay, people look to, and they also look for people that have answers. Isn't that what Google is for? Google, YouTube, right? They're looking for people that have answers to the problems in their life. And think about it this way: if you've never taught anybody anything in life, okay, you got to think about this. If you want to have an extraordinary bank account, and if you want to have an extraordinary life, you will have to do some things that are uncomfortable for you. So teaching may be uncomfortable for you, but it is something that will grow you as a leader. It'll grow you personally, and it will help you to grow somebody else. So in order for you to be growing people around you, you have to first go back to learn. You have to grow yourself. How can you grow anybody around you if you're not growing yourself? So what I've found, you guys, is that if you take something that you have learned and something that you do, okay, if you learn it from either the events or by reaching out to mentors or by watching and learning a course online, and then if you go and do this, you'll find what works, what doesn't. And then if you turn around and get on the other side of the camera and give that to someone else to help them, you'll find that your attraction to the world raises and it goes through the roof. And this is one of the things that has brought so many people to me here lately, and they're looking for consistency. They're looking for people that have answers, and they're looking for people that can help them. So you got to think to yourself, what do they need? Okay, I'm going to say that again. You got to think, what do they need? What keeps your ideal prospect up at night? What are they looking for? Are they looking for freedom? Are they looking for more money? Are they looking for more time with their family? Are they looking for better health? Are they looking for, three tips on how to lose weight? Okay, what keeps them up at night? If you can structure what you know and give it to them in a way that they are looking for it, you will grow your online and offline authority and leadership, and that will bring you people in business just almost on the automatic. Now, you still have to obviously continue conversations, and you have to further relationships, but this is law of attraction 101. Okay, teach what you know, get it out there. So I encourage everybody this week, here's an action step this week: seek out and be diligent about learning something. Okay, and then go and do it. All right, and then turn it around and go teach it to somebody. So here is a very simple system of principles and behaviors that you can learn, do, and teach yourselves, you guys. And here is the two things, we have the system and we have the roadmap, okay? The proven plan. The proven plan is the skills. It is the direct skills that correlate with the the size of your bank account with the size of your check. And the system is more so principles and behaviors. So I encourage you guys, because you're going to hear these things over and over and over again. Burn these systems and principles into your mind. 15 presentations a month, all right, or more. Attend all events and treat them like priority. Go ahead and register for the next LifeVantage Academy at lifevantageacademy.com. All right. Always do what you say you're going to do. Okay. Stay in control of your business and promote until it's done. And then the proven plan is very simply get started with the getting started checklist. Okay. Start databasing, invite, tell the story, follow up, resolve concerns, and close, and then have accountability. All of that revolves around accountability. So those are the proven plan, is directly the activities that lead to the 15 presentations a month or more. And then learn, do, and teach what you find, okay? In combination, do these principles and behaviors, and in combination with your experiences, I encourage each one of you to learn, do, and teach what you find as you go along. And it doesn't have to be long. Make what you teach to somebody easily consumable, okay? Especially if it's online. If you're doing a video, try and keep it to less than 5 minutes if you don't have a big following. If you have a big following, 100,000 people or more, then you can stretch your videos out to 10 or 12 minutes long. If you're doing a webinar, that can go on to 30 or 45 minutes. But those Facebook Live videos are very easily consumed at 5 minutes. Okay, so that's it, you guys. Learn, do, and teach something this week. I really encourage you to. And go ahead and take a snapshot. If you're watching this either on the live or on the replay, take a snapshot of this. And I encourage you, whenever you get off track, or if you ever get confused on what is it going to take to build my business, fall back to this. This is the system that we follow, and this is the proven plan. This is the guideline, the roadmap. So I'm telling you this because I actually got off in the weeds on some things that were shiny object of the week that I was going for, and I was actually looking for some kind of a shortcut, right? But there is no shortcut. There is only compressing time frames. And I encourage you to do these principles and behaviors and learn, do, and teach them. That will help to compress the time frames. Okay, if you follow this system and this proven plan, you can write your own check. Okay, you can have the freedom lifestyle that you want. So that's it, you guys. I hope that's something that I said helped to benefit you guys in some way. And I'm excited about this week. I'm excited about helping you to build your business. Again, we have our new teammate Brooks. Her launch meeting is happening later this week on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. at the Spring Creek Barbecue in Keller. So if you are in the area, do your best to show up, show some support, bring some guests. You're more than welcome to, and let's all rock this thing out. I love you guys. Caleb, back to you.
Awesome, man. David, as always, brother, that was just powerful stuff. I mean, that is just rules of life to live by. Learn something new, apply it in your life, and then go beyond and go further and teach that to somebody else. Being able to speak into somebody's life is a powerful, powerful thing. Well, again, guys, thank you for tuning in to our weekly Team Elite call. I hope you took something of value out of it today. I look forward to seeing all of you next week. And at the top, God bless, guys.
See y'all. Take care.